He's dependable. He's physical. He's athletic. He's Wartburg's running back, number 11, Reese Thompson. For 4 years now, Thompson has been tearing up the field on offense for the Knights.
Reese is, now he's a very experienced player for us. He runs with a style that's probably bigger than he actually is. He's been very consistent for us over the years and just offers a lot to us.
Even though he isn't the biggest running back on the field, his stats throughout the years have plenty of size. In his 4 years in the orange and black uniform, Thompson has 34 touchdowns and almost 2,500 rushing yards. However, these numbers don't mean as much to Reese as the digits in the win column.
Reese is a very unselfish player. He's very supportive of the other backs. He's helped the other backs learn. And, our backs aren't worried about how many carries they get. They're worried about how our team does.
It's just getting out there with everybody, and then when everybody's all fired up, you can't beat like a team experience.
When it comes to the game, Thompson knows what he has to do every time he hits the turf.
Reese is very consistent and solid and all those things. You can count on him. He's dependable.
I run hard. I have good vision and a good knowledge of the playbook.
When Thompson puts on that number 11 jersey, it means more to him than a football game, and he lets his passion for football show every game.
Coach always talks about it, everybody pulling in together, everybody being tight as a fist. So putting on the uniform just shows that you're there for absolutely everybody else on the team.
He does play with a lot of passion, with a lot of determination, with a lot of toughness on a consistent basis.
When it comes to a favorite memory of Thompson playing football at Wartburg, both Coach Willis and Reese had the same thoughts.
Probably going down to Central.
In 2010, on the final drive down at Central,
Won the conference championship. That sealed it.
Reese ran through a Central defender down inside the 20-yard line to convert first down for us that led to the score.
That was an unbelievable atmosphere.
With only one game left in his career at Wartburg, has it fully hit Thompson?
Not really, actually. We keep on talking about, down the practices are in single digits and all this stuff. And I don't know, it really hasn't quite hit me yet.
Thompson has truly left an impact on and off the field for the Wartburg football program, and he will be missed next year.
It's really a pleasure to have Reese on our team and somebody that I enjoy spending time with every day.
Reporting for Sports Night, I'm Shelby Granath. If you look at the Wartburg varsity volleyball roster, there's one name and number that have been on there for 4 years. Number 7, Britt Lin Seek. This senior has been an important member of the volleyball team since her freshman year.
She came in and we knew she'd be an impact player from the day she stepped in our gym, and she really has fulfilled that role.
Seek's numbers throughout the years have been tremendous. She holds multiple Wartburg records for individual season kills and career kills. She currently sits at 3rd on Wartburg's list of career kills with 1,403. Even though Britt Lin has these impressive individual stats, that is not what's important to her.
I like to make sure that all my teammates are right up there with me and on the positive side, and I like to win.
She's always been team. She's never, even from day one, it's always been about team, and so that's difficult to replace.
This year, Seek is the only senior on the volleyball team. Coach Walker says that she has taken on the role very well.
She's doing a phenomenal job this year. She's stepping up and guiding the team and saying, this isn't good enough. This isn't good enough for Wartburg volleyball, and this is where we need to be, and every single day is where we need to be there.
I always believe that we can win, and I just try to make sure that all my teammates believe that too.
Britt Lin is not the only Seek you will find on the roster. Her sister Rainey is a junior on the team.
I love having her on the team. Like, we're best friends, and we've played together so long, and we get along so well that it's just nice to have her there on the court with me.
They're true sisters, but I tell you what, they don't argue on the court.
In practice, and she's a right side and I'm an outside, she will block me once in a while, and she gets super excited about it, and sometimes she just goes so overboard. But then she realizes, she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, well, that was a really good block, so you should be happy about it.
Britt Lin is also a member of the Wartburg track and field team. Coach says that her experience on that team brings something to the volleyball team that other players can learn.
She's been a part of a national championship program with track and field, and she's trying to bring that into our program and teach these athletes that it takes a lot. It's hard to win a national title, and for her to bring that in and teach that to our athletes before we've had the opportunity to get there and do that is so huge for our program.
Since Seek has been a key player for the Knights for 4 years now, Coach Walker says it will not be easy to find someone to fill Britt Lin's role.
A big empty hole is what she's going to leave behind. It's going to be so hard to replace her just because of how she's matured and developed and what she's become in the senior year to our program.
I don't know what I'm going to do when I'm done playing this year because I can't imagine myself never not playing competitively.
Reporting for Sports Night, I'm Shelby Granath.
Happens to Schrader a little bit high, he handles it, and now he's looking for Rusch, and he's got him with a big gain down the middle. About a 20-yard gain for Wartburg. Nice pitch and catch from Schrader to Haruska.
He's that kind of guy you wish everybody was. I mean, he'll do anything you ask him to do. He'll sell out at practice. He's in, watching film after practice, before practice. I mean, he's just that all-around guy.
And that all-around guy is number 22, Kurt Ruska. Throughout his time at Wartburg, this wide receiver has turned into a leader on and off the field.
I'm there for the guys. I'm there for the coaches to do what I'm asked to do.
He's there for you whenever you need him. He's jumping up. At practice, he sells out. He's that type of player you wish everybody was.
Coach Stiefel adds that one of Kurt's best qualities is being a motivator.
He's always there picking people up. He drops a ball. He won't keep himself down. He'll pick himself back up. And then the same for others. He'll help others. Especially we got a young quarterback right now. He helps keeping him up. If something bad goes wrong, he'll be next to him, telling him, don't worry, things will be all right. And that's what we really need on him. He's a good guy.
Ruska and Coach Stiefel have a connection that most coaches and players don't have. Last year, Stiefel was the starting quarterback for the Knights, so throwing to Kurt was one of his jobs. This year, Stiefel has changed roles and is now Ruska's position coach.
Bringing Danny back on staff is, I think, a very good move. He has all the respect from the players, especially myself, as being a coach, so we definitely respect him on that level. And just being so fresh and right out of the game, he still knows stuff. It's definitely, he compliments us and we compliment him very well, I feel.
It's a little different, they look at me as a different person now. They can't look at me as, that friend I'm going to talk to all the time, but he respects me. I really like that.
Watching him play, it is clear that Kurt is a hard worker, and he brings a lot to the orange and black team.
One of my biggest fears is failure, so I try not to fail in any aspects of route running, blocking, but I would definitely say my knowledge of the playbook and just the consistency that I have.
He knows all the positions. He knows every wide receiver position we have, so that's a plus. Not every guy can do that, and just being able to catch the ball, he's someone you can count on.
At the end of the season, Ruska knows Wartburg football won't end for him. He will take with him the lessons he has learned and the friendships he has made.
Pursuit for excellence and to succeed, and that's definitely something I'm going to take away. And anything I do in my life that's going to involve kind of struggles and tests, I'll definitely fall back on my experiences here at Wartburg.
Overall, Ruska looks forward to his last season in the number 22 jersey.
I love it. I wish I had 4 more years. We're definitely excited for the conference to start up this week with Simpson, and on a pursuit for the conference championship.
Reporting for Sports Night, I'm Shelby Granath.